My colleagues for helping me get this together, and the people in institutional diversity, as well as the CSU tech department who's been really instrumental in doing all the technology and making sure the lights and the cameras work. I would also like to thank all of my students and ASA members, American Indian Student Association, for all their dedication and hard work, and for Dave Larson for starting this idea and the students bringing it to my attention, and I enjoyed carrying it to fruition. So I'm just glad to have Chaske here, and now I'm going to introduce the president of the American Indian Student Association, and who also just won Dean's Diversity Award too. So Megan, not Megan.
Thanks again, and thanks again for all coming here. And I'm just going to say a couple words here. So as you know, Chaske Spencer is featured in the Twilight Saga, and he also has his own project called Be the Shift. And I've been talking to him, and he just has a lot of great things to say. And so without further ado, please give a warm welcome to Chaske Spencer.
Hello, good evening. Thanks for having me. Can I get another round of applause for the drummers and the dancers? Thank you. Now I really want to stand still. Okay, so I'm here to talk about my experience as a Native American actor, and also as an addict and an alcoholic, and also my cultural identity. Also to bring a little bit about my project I have called Be the Shift. First of all, I'm the Dakota Sioux, that's First Cherokee, Creek, and French, and Dutch. Yeah, my grandparents are kind of messing around. And I am an addict alcoholic, and I'm the kind of addict that will, I like to say, I'm an addict where I will jack you, steal from you, rob you, steal your personal stuff, and if you're my friend, I'll help you find it too, even though I have it in my back pocket. The kind of addict I am is that, oh, so cute. She's out. That's cute. Well, I grew up on 3 different Indian reservations, born in Caldwell, Oklahoma. My mother and father are educated. They both have their master's degrees in education. My mom works at an alternative school, and my father is a guidance counselor at an elementary school. So I come from a long line of alcoholics and addicts. I have my whole family. Pretty much most of my family have a long history of alcoholism. When I came to be, when I was a kid, the kind of stuff I was doing as a kid was growing up on a reservation is pretty much like a third world country in the United States. The poverty is extremely high. Alcoholism and drug addiction are extremely high. Unemployment as well. I'll get into a little more about that a little later down the road. But I took my first drink when I was 15 years old, and before I had that, I had all these vitamins. I was born an addict alcoholic, and I truly believe it didn't matter what race, religion, or my social background, I still would have been an addict alcoholic. When I was a kid, I grew up with a lot of shame and guilt. shame and guilt for living on a reservation, shame and guilt because I moved around a lot, and never really fit in at all. I was always a new kid, always on the outskirts. I had trouble socializing. I had trouble talking. I had a pretty bad stutter as well. So I have all these things racked up against me. And the first time I took a drink of alcohol, it made all that go away. For me, I knew I was an addict the first time I got drunk. I knew it. I was able to talk to people. I was able to socialize. I was finally accepted. You know, friends were, I started making friends then in high school. But I had this reputation. They called me the one-can man because I'd get drunk off 2 beers. That was a mess. I'm not talking like buzz. I'm talking stumbling around, not knowing who's what, hopping in the car, driving. And when I took that first drink, all my problems went away, and I was able to just be. All my insecurities, all the things I felt threatened about, all the things I was angry about, just went away. And I didn't really touch the drop because I knew that I liked it so much that my high school career, and I was a pretty good student. I was a student council, I played sports, I was in track, football. I couldn't play basketball. I know, my height, people always asked me to play basketball. Now I can't dribble my left. My best friend, Claymore Shanley, we play one-on-one every year when I see him. And to this day, he knows exactly where I'm going with the ball. It's always to the right. He teases me because I haven't changed my game since I was 13. So then, I didn't really touch it all, but I achieved. My parents would throw me in these classes, these clubs, especially to keep me off the reservation. Because all my friends were, pretty much, most of my friends were getting into a lot of trouble with that thing, especially with drugs and alcohol. So they kept me busy. It wasn't until I was 21 when I was legal to drink that things really took off for me. I was the kind of drinker where I was the first one there and the last one to leave. And if I was going to a party, I had to have some drinks for me to even get there. So I had this philosophy. I always wanted to be there before I get there. Kind of attitude when I went to a party. And my